Blessings, everyone. I hope you're having a good day today. Pure love to the mind and soul. It's been a while since I made a video, and sorry about the background noise when I'm recording. Can't help it, but I had to find a good spot to make this video because it's very hot outside, and I don't really like making videos in the sun due to my phone overheating and stuff like that. So I'm trying my best to be in the shade as well as possible. So it's been a while since I made a video, and I think the last upload was my guided meditation audio, which I'm going to be getting back into that stuff and getting more back into speaking about real information, because there was a lot of things I was working on, and a lot of thinking of information to talk about in this video, and it took so long to because when I think of information, I like to speak it out. I don't like to make a video and not know what I'm talking about, because it's better to make a video if you know on top of your mind what you're going to talk about. So you have to make the video, and that's kind of what's happening with me, is I have to know the information to make the video so people get a better understanding of what I'm talking about, and it was kind of a struggle back then trying to find information, which I knew what I was going to talk about, but it just never, it's like it comes to mind at a second, and then when you start making the video, you don't really, you forget, you forget what you were talking about. And I don't know if you guys know this, but I don't use scripts. So when I'm making a video, I say on top of my mind, because my mind's good at thinking of what to say, so yeah. So this video is going to be pretty not so deep, maybe deep, I don't know how you describe it, but our world's in a chaos. Our world's in a very crazy place right now. It's in a very tragic time right now, and things have to get worse in order for them to get good, but the problem is most of the chaos kind of interrupts with our emotions. It kind of what do you call it, when we suffer, it's mostly the world's problems. The world's problems are facing on us. When we have something tragic happening in our life, usually other people's emotions and other people's energy comes upon this world, and it makes it a different environment. I can't say if that's true or not, but I feel like if you have the world's problem on your shoulder, it's a good time to silence your mind and be a free spirit, be a free person. Being a free person doesn't make you think of these things that are going on in this world. So with this chaos, it's really creating a lot of difference in this world. It's creating a lot of how they're changing this world so rapidly. They're changing this world in a very fast pace. If you don't understand, there's a point in time where most people, when something tragic is going on, most people are going to be focused on one thing, and while on the other hand, those people are going to be manifesting their own stuff. When you manifest right now, and then years from now it becomes true, because your manifest came true. Your manifest, what you're saying and what you're believing will come true in the next couple years. And that's kind of what most of this society has come to. You know, when you think of something, you manifest it. You know, people don't always think manifestation is real, but you know, this is like a game. You know, this is no fake stuff. You know, this is not a fake world. You know, we didn't come here to, you know, we didn't what is it called? We don't know who we came from, which we do know, but only by name, you know, only by name. We don't know the physical character. Usually what this world was created was to not know these things, you know, not know what this world could be. But, you know, some people, this is for non-believers. I mean, you know, this is a world. We didn't create it. We didn't come here to go through the same transformation or go through the same process that everyone else, because everyone's going to be different. But we came in this world created by someone, by a name, and we were here to experience it. Magical things happen and will appear in our lifetimes, and we just have to accept it if you don't believe it or you do believe it. When you start realizing manifestation is so real, it's crazy, because, you know, the amount of time it takes to actually manifest something takes a while, and it has to do a lot with trapped emotions. You know, you got to release stuff to actually manifest something, because you obviously have to be in a happy state of environment. But like what I'm trying to say is, the more society doesn't wake up or talk about things or know something isn't right, the more it's just gonna go and go. The more the years are gonna go on, and the future's not gonna look so bright for other people, because, you know, here's the problem. You know, we started off with stone houses. We started off with all these you know, these houses. We started with all these houses from the start, and it seems like now, from, you know, you gotta think about these things. You know, like when something becomes from start, they like to make it so advanced that it becomes, you know, very unique. It becomes very creative. And I'm not saying modern houses look ugly, because they don't, but, you know, it seems like, you know, everywhere we look, we see modern houses nowadays. And, you know, this society is going to change whether you like it or you don't, because this world is like, we're being put into like a box, and it's like we can't get out of this box. You know, there's things that are free, there's things that are not free, but that's all I'm gonna say. You know, but I'm not saying I don't like this world, because I do. I love it. You know, I love this world, and there's just a little certain things that, you know, need to be something, and this world's gonna replace it if people don't start taking a stand for what, you know, what problems there is. You know, this world wasn't for entertainment. This world's not for materialistic stuff. This world's not for you know, the objects that we get. You know, the world's not for that. Like we always know, the world is to benefit us and use our mind to the fullest potential, so we create something big in this world. If you were to create something big in this world, think about how much success and process you're going to be taking in your life. You're going to be taking a lot. But like I'm trying to say is, society is so different from nowadays, and the more it keeps on advancing, the more it's not going to look good for you. It's going to waste your life. It's going to be, how would you say it? Life is going to be so short that everything you have ever done was to distract you, and everything you ever done, it feels like you already did it because of how much fun it was. You know, how much you look back and see that, you know, a couple years ago I never had this stuff. You know, like it can be good for a certain point, but it could be a very bad for our health and for our human beings, because we're not, you know, if we're not doing something, you know, like improving our minds and, you know, accepting this life for what it is, we're just standing in one position looking at nothing. We're looking at, you know, the things that keep us keeps us lazy, you know. We keep it, we don't take a stand, we just stand in one place, you know. But anyways, that was the video, and I have a lot of videos I'm going to be coming up with that I improve my information a lot more. I use my fullest ability to actually look towards the knowledge, and, you know, look towards the things that need to be heard, you know. Reading books is gives you a lot of knowledge, and it gives you a lot of truth, and it improves your grammar 100%. And I don't think I could be here today speaking about this facts and this knowledge and speaking about this stuff. So I'm very grateful for it, and grateful for the books that I've read. So, you know, have a blessed day. I hope you all are taking care of yourself. You know, we are all one, and we didn't come here. We were made to come here and to use our time to the fullest potential, and use it to grow our minds, you know, to accept things, but don't accept too much, or then we're just going to be in a, you know, not so good place. See you guys.